What's up, friends? Josh Helmuth here from the KRDO studio in Colorado Springs. So happy you're here. Today we're going to talk about if you're in TV news for the right reasons. Now, I'm going to first start with an anecdote. Okay, this story may be urban legend. It may be true. I don't know, but I heard it years ago and it really stuck with me. Whether or not it's true, the sentiment is true. Whether or not it really happened, in my book, may be irrelevant. It's still a good anecdote. Okay, the story goes like this. There's a 101 broadcasting class at Syracuse. Professor walks in on the first day and asks his students, who in this class wants to be on TV? Many of the students raise their hand. Well, sure, of course. The professor goes, get the hell out of my class. The sentiment being, if you only want to be on TV, if you're getting into this career just to be on TV, you're probably in TV news for the wrong reasons. You're a journalist first. You're a storyteller first. You're a great writer first who just happens to be on television. All right. For all you other 90s kids out there, you may know, you may not know who Jeff Foxworthy was. At one point, one of the biggest comedians in the whole country. He had this shtick. You might be a redneck if, kind of like how you might be a redneck if you hear recipe for disaster and you immediately think it has something to do with your wife's chili. You know, those types of jokes. Ridiculous. I know. But it kind of reminds me, this video reminds me of something like that. You might be in TV news for the wrong reasons if, and I have 3 reasons. 3, not red flags, but pink flags, if you will. So if one of these pertains to you, little pink flag. You may be in TV news for the wrong reasons. If all 3 of these apply to you, then you may be in need of a different career, a career change. First, you might be in TV news for the wrong reasons if you immediately want to anchor without any reporting experience. And I've seen this. You know, how are you supposed to become a team leader in your newsroom, which a news anchor is expected to be, if you don't know how to produce a great newscast, if you don't know how to be a great storyteller, if you don't know how to report live, if you don't even know how to log a package? One really does, I believe, need to understand the ins and outs of great storytelling and great reporting, really connecting with communities before they're expected to be a team leader on the anchor desk. Number 2, you might be in TV news for the wrong reasons if you have no passion for news and or storytelling. If you don't consistently think about the people of whom you're covering, the community of which you're covering with compassion and empathy, you might be in the business for the wrong reasons. If you're too busy thinking about your TikTok rather than your Nat sounds, you might be in the business for the wrong reasons. And number 3, you might be in TV news for the wrong reasons if your Instagram looks like this or that. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with an occasional selfie, but again, if you're focusing too much on selfies rather than connecting with your community or focusing on a great storytelling, making that person really valuable to your community through storytelling, then you might be in the business for the wrong reasons. And again, social media, I'm a big proponent of social media. It's important, but find the right balance. Unless you're on a vacation or you're a lifeguard or you're a personal trainer, you probably limit the amount of these types of selfies that you put on your social media if you want to be taken seriously as a journalist. Again, so this video is really just to make sure you understand that TV news, broadcasting, it's journalism first. It's storytelling first. Your writing comes first. And if all those things come together, then you may be really happy, fulfilled, being in TV news. But if you don't have a passion for connecting with your community through storytelling, through great writing, through a lot of hustle, a lot of tenacity, then this may not be the career for you. And that's okay. Just understand that the juice may not be worth the squeeze unless you really do have that passion for people. It takes a lot of work to hunt down the next story instead of trying to set up a Zoom appointment with Mario Brothers. Really hope this video is beneficial. Hope you got something out of it. Leave a comment below, of course. Hit that subscribe button. And again, the most important thing, aside from compassion first, news second, remember, let's lift each other up. Let's be atypical.